Guys, what's good? It's your boy Big Drizzlax. Thank you so much for joining me in another episode here at OGHQ. So, Alpaka sent me the zip card pouch, so I thought I'd do a little video about it because there are so many questions about a lot of these smaller little pocket organizers, the Zip Pouch Pro. We also have the Rambler from the Arc company, which is a favorite of mine. We also have the Topo Design micro pouch, and the list goes on. I'm going to try and show you as many of them as I can, but when I got this, I was actually pretty impressed with it. There were a couple things I didn't really like about it, but I think that they are very easy fixes. Now, the one thing about me is that I always complain about Alpaka zips, and on this one here, they've actually changed it a little bit. But the problem is that with these pouches, a lot of us like to customize the zip section, and the only way to do it is to put a 3mm paracord through that little slot there, which I don't think it's going to fit because that's tiny. So in this case, I actually wish that they just kept their old zip on here, so at least that way I could customize it. It's not all that much fun grabbing this tiny little zip. It does always snap back into place, which is kind of nice, but yeah, I wish that there was a loop here and that I could just put my own paracord on there. Not a really big deal for a lot of people, but yeah, something for me. I don't know, man, it just feels like Alpaka can't get it right when it comes to the zips. Now, the actual zip itself is awesome. Like this plastic kind of larger zip look, as you guys can see on the camera, it really, really is nice. I like that look. YKK, I think it says YKK. It does. I know they don't use them sometimes, so it's good to see that it's a YKK zip on here. On the back here, we have a spot for a carabiner as well, just a little Night Eyes carabiner. What I wanted to show you though is obviously on the front, you can put a couple of your cards. 1, 2, tray cards. And then on the inside, you can throw in a couple of things. Now, what I personally would have liked, instead of having this long pocket on the back, I would have liked it if there was 2 smaller pockets. So you could do something like this with some of the stuff, if you know what I'm saying. So a pocket sideways, and all of a sudden the way that it closes is a lot different. It's a lot flatter than when it closes when you actually put the lighter on this side and then you put the knife on this side. Now all of a sudden it is a lot bulkier, it's a lot kind of you know, and the cards are getting affected at the front, and you just have this like uneven package. So with a piece of material, you could still have the top pocket, but if it had 2 slots going this way as well, it'd be amazing. There's not really much to it, and I'm going to show you the comparison with this against the Zip Pouch Pro and why I am struggling to really decide on which one I like more, because this one has the pocket at the front, 2 at the back, has the section on the inside. This little flap on the inside I've never been a fan of because you're constantly fighting with that, but it is what it is. I thought about cutting it out actually. And you have the zip on the front as well for an air tag. So for me, I would take the Zip Pouch Pro.
I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
This one here, I want to show you what fits in here. This is a St. DuPont lighter, a Jetty lighter for cigars. And usually what I do is I'll put a small little blade in there as well, because that's how I cut the cigar when I go and smoke cigars. On the inside, I wouldn't put anything else, but you can put more cards in there. But like I said, now it is chunkier. So what I will do when I carry this is I'll just put the lighter sideways like that, and I'll put the knife sideways like that. I won't even use the pockets. And then when I zip it up, it just holds everything in its spot.
Wow, you can read the brochure.
Size-wise, Zip Pouch Pro, and you've got this zip card pouch. Also, this is the king right here as far as I'm concerned. This is the Arc company Rambler. So this is the Rambler and this is the Boulder. The difference between the two is that this one opens up and it's exactly the same as far as pockets go. You can put your cards up the top there or put the cards in the back, and you can put more cards on the inside there. But I actually prefer the Rambler. So you got the pen in there. This is the Lamy Pico, and then you've got the Benchmade mini bug out, and then also you can put 3 cards in the back there. So that's the king for me. Another contender is just the Topo Designs, which just has this one pocket. Then we go into the more bulkier ones. So you got the Garage Built Gear right there, and you can see how much larger that is. Zero feud as well. Few spots with patches. You can put cards on the inside as well. There's another Zero feud simple pouch. Garage Built Gear pouch. We got the Topo Designs Taco, so you can just throw in a whole bunch of stuff in there and then put this carabiner on your bag. Next to the old hub pouch, which has also been a channel favorite, and man, is there anything better than OD Green? So that's those two side by side. What else? We have this one, which is from RMK Leatherworks. You've got the knife in there, the pen, and the torch, and you can put this on your belt, but you can't put cards in there. I guess you could put cards there, but I wouldn't really trust that. So yeah, I guess if you kind of wanted, you could always put one of these wallets in there. This is the wallet from Alpaka. I think it's called the Arc, and I've been using the hell out of this. I really, really love that. So there's a little comparison with the RMK leather. This is Crazy Horse leather, which will last you an eternity, and that's it right next to the Alpaka wallet. So there will be links for a lot of this stuff down below if you want to save, but overall, love this, absolutely recommend it. Want to give a massive shout out to the guys at Alpaka for always looking after me, and I really do appreciate it. I hope that this video was somewhat helpful to you guys. Tell me what you're feeling down below. Any of these other pouches that you like? Are you feeling this one here? Do you think that this would work with your carry? Would you use this little bit for the carabiner? I just want to know a couple of things. Like, companies always, if you give feedback, they will actually look at that feedback, and Alpaka's really good at that. They look at the feedback and they change their products. They've done it so many times. They really want to dial in and get their products better for the community. So speak up. Your voice is everything. It's more valuable than you might think, and comments are always appreciated on a YouTuber's videos. I'm going to stop rambling for now. Thank you so much for joining me this week. It's been your boy Big Driz.